Hello, thanks for joining me today on my channel, and this is Discovering My YouTube, and I'm just kind of curious today, how are people kind of coming to the idea of, choosing their voice? How do they want to talk to the camera? In this case, I feel like I'm almost kind of vlogging slash podcasting it, where I'm kind of having more of a discussion as if, it's kind of a topic that has kind of all these kind of parts to it. I know different YouTube gurus kind of talk about how you can present or do things, and on my different channels, I have, kind of this on a couple others, but I also have like faceless ones, and I also have ones where I've got kind of a different approach. So there's kind of that combination of, different ways I'm approaching the presentation, but in this case, I'm trying to have kind of almost like, conversational type presentation. If you're new to YouTube, are you struggling with that? Because I know I kind of never really found that voice before, but now I kind of feel like it's a little bit more comfortable for me. Like I've determined this is how I want to approach it. And all the other factors that, you watch YouTube to learn how to do YouTube, and they talk about that overall, you just need to get out and do it. You need to practice so you're more comfortable in front of the camera. They talk about scripting, they talk about editing, they talk, all these things that are coming into play. And I kind of feel like because I've chosen this format, it's affected how I choose to do my scripting. It's affected how I'm going to do my editing, because with this format, I kind of feel like I want to be talking about things more often. So it's not a once a week or once every 2 weeks, and I have a bunch of time to edit. So I limit myself how much time I'm going to edit. And I've made that choice to be more raw and less editing, so I can get out more videos, so I can discuss the steps that I'm in and where I'm at. So I've kind of come to this whole presentation point where I'm now presenting, kind of like a radio show or podcast or something, and I'm getting a topic, and then I'm kind of moving on to the next topic very quickly, like the next day. And so all these things are changing. And again, editing, I don't do the editing because I feel like kind of, it takes away the feel of where I'm at, the thought process that I'm kind of talking through, as opposed to, where you edit something and you get certain key points, and then you have to have that presentation skill, kind of like an actor would. But I guess I'm not really acting. I'm kind of more sharing an experience, which is quite a bit different kind of feel to it. And I think the editing then needs less, because you don't want to take out that kind of personality of the discussion. And that's my opinion anyway. I guess if I don't get any viewers or I don't get any subscribers, it's going to change. So I may be doing a whole bunch of videos for the next 4 months, not get monetized. Maybe one of my other videos, my other channels with the different setups will do that. I have a couple faceless ones. So maybe it's my face that could get in the way, or maybe it's my face that is the thing that's going to kind of relate to people. Just, maybe I'm normal, or maybe people resonate with me, or maybe they don't. We'll see how it kind of works out. And then these things are going to kind of help me determine my future. But as of right now, I've chosen this format, and it's affected everything else, how I'm actually approaching YouTube. And I think anyways, if you choose the way you want to speak to your audience, it's going to have a lot of ways of directing you how you're going to do things. What kind of image do you want to get out? How do you want to speak to people? How do you want to be perceived? And therefore, now you're going to determine your scripting, your editing, your whole approach, your thumbnails, your titles. And I think that kind of surrounds it. Now, I may be totally wrong, again, because I'm not an expert, but I think you kind of have to determine that to be able to move forward. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please click subscribe and like so you can follow along. That definitely helps me out with my channel. So if you can help me out, that's great. If not, good luck with your channel, and hopefully we'll see you for the next video.